time of day, everybody. Just a 1 minute warning before the stream starts. Don't forget to fill up your cups. Upgraded the Argo for a super heavy mission. Oh my goodness. I hear there's nothing but railguns in the super heavy missions, which is disconcerting. $20 degrees and sunny. Ooh, there's a really nice day. So the big question is, did I already have the game capture set up? I'm going to say probably no. Wow, look at that black screen. That is amazing. I have done so much to get ready for today's stream. So very much indeed. Okay, we'll turn that off and then we'll do this and we'll go back into that and away we go. Hey, here we go. Perfect. Everything's just the way I left it. An absolute mess. Yes. 32 and sunny. Ooh, nice. Whoa. Starting the day off with an event. Now, I wonder if they fixed this one for this new patch, because the best thing you could get out of this, if I remember correctly, was a double heatsink. Ground broken? What? All things left, right, and center, and away we go. Well, you know, we got the money, and it wouldn't be... Ooh. Do we try this? It costs 10 mech skill. Just how I left it, yeah. You know what? Why not? Well, hold on now. That's certainly a whole lot better than a double heatsink. That's certainly way better than a double heatsink. A targeting computer, AR-24, and the Slick Suite. Oh no, you know what that means now. That means that we have 2 Jags and 2 Slick Suites now. Yeah, 6 days left. What do we got for repairs? We'll do one more day. All right. 5 days left of the month. 7 days before our Gamma Pod is upgraded. We can finally start tackling the rest of the upgrades for the Argo. And 8 more days for the Jag E to be ready. So, not a bad start. Not a bad start, which means that someone's probably going to die in the next mission. So that's gonna be rough. That bit about Phantom Mech news. I missed something. I am missing something. Well, that's okay. So first thing we're gonna do, let's go in here and have a look. I guess we're probably gonna be running a day here if we switch this in, aren't we? Yeah, it's 1 day. In the event. Oh! No, that was, just for Dr. Murad. Normally on that event you get like... if you're playing the base game, you get... What is it, like a double heat sink? Maybe a fancy weapon, that's about it. And 9 times out of 10, it's not worth the juice, or not worth the squeeze to get the juice out of that mission, so... I think we did alright. So here's a big question. How is everyone thinking about the Rifleman 2C so far? I know we did drop it last episode. And it's doing not the worst. Could be better though. Again, we're looking for a nice shoulder item for it, but I think this might be a decent sniper. No legend killer, but she works. She works. She's got the fancy dome on top. The Barracks, I'm not happy with. But again, yeah, just like you mentioned there, bullet magnet. She did indeed get a little roughed up last mission. The Barracks itself, there was discussions about the PPCs getting switched out for LI heavies. The issue here becomes range and cooling. But I'm not going to dissuade it right off the bat. Because we do have the improved cooling jacket for lasers, which is not being applied to PPCs. The other issue is room. Where does that leave our heat at? Minus 45 delta. Progress is faster than any other turret. True. True. I'm also thinking about switching out the hyper assault. But we don't actually have an acceptable ballistic. What we do was the ammo, I think, was the problem, right? Yeah, ammo was the issue. At some point, we are going to want to try and get our hands on some more Gauss ammo. I'm going to switch out the hyper assault. AC-20 instead of Hag. If I had one. I don't. And it kind of falls back into the range too. Mind you, I guess with the LI heavies, what are these, 600? We'll see what comes up first. Well, obviously, we're not going to make any changes just yet because we're going to get back into a mission. But I do want to get that hyper assault out of there. It's a hit and miss weapon. We're still not really hitting consistently with it, so it's not exactly worth the squeeze again. But I think we could probably do a couple more changes too. And I think. That's not gonna help. If I go into here. We do have energy. We don't have any cluster. Another range BC would be pretty good here. Hey, Rain, welcome in. The improved is nice. But we could probably squeeze out a little bit more out of this machine. Maybe just a little bit more. But that's going to be a problem for Future Souls. For now, if we can go against Jade Falcon, that'd be great. And that is indeed a good scrap against Jade Falcon. Hey, Superman Man, welcome in. Head cluster gets worse at longer ranges. That might be something to consider. Exactly, yep. Watching Souls get spanked while playing BTA on my new PC. Hey, congratulations, Rain. Happy for you. I think we'll do Inconsistent Royal. This is going to be a little bit of a scrap. Is it worth it to go against? Yeah, it's always worth it to go against Clan Falcon. Never a bad day to go against Clan Falcon. So we're bringing in the entire group. Which again, side note, we're going to want to get our increased drop weight. And one more slot for another mech. Before we start fielding the new Jaguar. So note to self. And whether or not this turns out good or bad is going to be a different story. This is where we drop in and there's 4 stars waiting for us. And we all cry together. As is tradition. But we'll see. I expect shenanigans abound, so as long as I'm expecting him, I shouldn't be surprised. Haven't been getting much playtime that the weather is getting nicer. That's not always a bad thing. Getting outside is never a bad thing. Although I will admit, getting outside in the nice weather does have its drawbacks. You might wind up with a bad case of the sniffles. Because that's always fun. But hey, as long as we suffer together, right? Like you haven't faced that one before. Ah, that's true. That's true. Heading to farmer's market after the stream. Actually, that's not a bad way to burn a day. See what kind of fancy stuff going on. All right, let's get into this one. 2 pips on the board already, potentially 3. Okay. Touched grass yesterday, so I'm good, right? Yeah, potentially. And Vulture, yes, congratulations on your operation. I'm happy to hear that everything came out sunny side up. The old ticker doing good. I had to think there for a minute. Oh, and they're right stacked on top of each other. Potentially 3. Start way out here. Yeah. Oh my god. There is somebody over here. Okay, okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to start over on this side, engage this group, and then worry about the rest of these guys. Hopefully we can keep you at least a little bit entertained there, Vulture. If not through tears of enjoyment, then screams of terror.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
15 Falconers on the board. And I see Donna. Hulsa. Linebacker. A cockatrice. Oh, okay. Cockatrice bomber. Neat. Collar. Royal Manticore. Manticore. Crossbow. And a mortar carrier. And what else is standing on top of you? Baby boy. So that's that group. And what are we facing first? Crossbow. Oh my gosh, look at the Mad Dogs. 2 crossbows and 3 Mad Dogs. I'm going to continue to refuse to pick Mad Dogs. Just on principle. Mad Dog E, Double D, and J. I'm thinking there's a fair bit of firepower in this little small group over here. That bomber's got me a little bit worried, but we'll take it one step at a time.
On my way, Commander.
No, not salvage heavy at all. 2 and 9. So we don't get nice stuff. That's how that one goes. Max we go is 2 and 11, so we got maximum picks. Just a random salvage is kind of a little shy.
How can I help?
Turn all these angels right off.
Copy that.
Ooh, crossbow coming up. It is Soul, yeah, and one of my picks is going to be an engine. Just watch. Just watch. Exactly what's going to happen. Twin LRM-10s, 2 SRM-2s, ER mediums. Yeah. Ooh, you got an arrow 4. And I'll have to hit you from the side if I want my streak anti-air to work.
Yeah, Commander.
Do a side shuffle, hope for initiative.
Full speed.
Gotta try and intercept some of the... Hello, Anubis. With your stealth systems and garbage. Oh, daisy cutters, look at that. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Chances of the rifleman getting thwacked right off the bat, probably pretty high.
On my way. Double time.
Yeah, Mad Dog's pushing as well. Mm-hmm. Just watching all the op 4 move around, and yeah, no, I don't think I have enough C-bills.
Receiving you.
I'm gonna have to say no. That's a no, Rain. We are gonna be broke.
Roger.
Turn that angel off, please. Ooh. So where's the daisy cutter gonna go for? Rifleman or Bradford?
Ready for orders.
That's always a good question. These guys are actually fairly fast movers.
I'm listening.
It is screwing up my plans.
I got it.
And I don't like
think, it. Don't shoot, just run.
Rifleman? Yeah, probably rifleman.
Commander.
Ruby, I need you to sprint as fast as you can possibly drive. There's bombs are coming. This is the season of B Season Pulse, your favorite.
Yes, Commander.
Certainly something.
Let's move.
That, I will admit to it, is certainly something. So yeah, Pulsar. Pulsar's got toys. Mad Dog, can I see what you got? LBX AC-20. Ugh. Ugh. AC-2s. Well, F me on that one, I guess. That is quite the finger crossed moment here that none of that hits. Twin Hyper Assault 30s on a 60 tonner. Oh, nearly. Well, I need the evasion. Have I read up on Mega Mech yet? I have not had the time to sit down and enjoy some light reading. Was that a head hit? It was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hyper Assault's coming in. Ow, 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 ow. Pain. Pain. Oh, that's a knock on the roughneck.
Taking damage. You're gonna regret that. Hey, Commander, I'm taking some hits, huh? My armor's getting ripped.
Oh.
Losing lots of armor.
Ow.
Commander?
Yeah, how high is your evasion? You're 12. Just a flesh wound, he says. Well, the arrow's done. Now we just gotta try and do something about these daisy cutters. I would like to do something about these daisy cutters that doesn't open us up to a whole lot of incoming fire, but I don't think I'm gonna get much of a choice.
I've got multiple weapons with no ammo.
No crits. That's a shame. Oh good, here comes the other Mad Dog. Whoa.
I can't take much more.
Well, aren't we just a wonderful bunch of good names and no bad names here? No, sir. Return 4. Oh, God. Roughneck's dead.
Go, go, go.
So how shall we approach this? Found the wrong end of a Moab a couple nights ago. Cost me a Savage Wolf. Ouch. Ouch. Crossbow, get out of here.
Firing on target.
It did nothing for the heat. All right, good. That's all good.
Commander.
Mastodon.
Roger that.
Try to do what we can here.
I'll make him.
Crossbow's marked. Another head hit. He's not bleeding out faster, though. That kind of sucks. Hey, he gets a turn. Armor's holding on the roughneck. Barely. Unfortunately, the next one who's going to get a turn is going to be this guy. Can I jam everybody here? Yes. That's a boom on the crossbow.
That was a critical hit.
Not quite a knock, though. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, the roughneck lived.
What do you want?
I don't know how, I don't know why.
Patrol.
The roughneck lived.
Guns on target.
Crossbow down. 1!
Take that, you bastard.
14 remaining! And the bomber hasn't even come in yet. Oh god.
Armor's about falling off right there.
Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit. Not much armor left in that location.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, just swung right on by him. Ooh, there's another lament on the board over there too. Rah. Airburst motors. Oh, wow.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Ah, I am about to lose the Fujin. Ooh.
Damage is light.
We lost a mech.
Yikes. All right. Pull back, pull out, time to run away. Two down, first round. Yeah, this is actually a really bad idea. Yes. 4 rounds. Four agonizing rounds. I gotta get closer.
Roger that.
They're all clustered together, so maybe we get lucky. That actually hit. Holy crap. Hey, welcome back to the fight, Roughneck. You got 4 rounds to make it out of here. So we're gonna have to fight hard on this one, I think.
I'm on my way.
Gets up and all weapons land. Wow. $15. Oh, it's the Mad Dog E. Oh god.
I don't know if I can hold out much longer.
Wow. That bomber is gonna get his blood. He wants it. I can.
Yes.
I know he wants it.
On my way, Commander. Guns on target.
Don't sneeze. Yeah, the RogueTech is held together with like hopes and dreams right about now.
Let's do this.
Holy crap.
Copy that.
Kill, kill, kill.
Firing.
That was a whole lot of not killing.
Critical hit, Commander.
There are so many turns ahead of us. Okay, here we go. Needs way more duct tape. Oh god, there's an arm.
One less weapon, I guess.
Just a scratch, Commander.
Okay, I'm on it.
You know, I will give the AI props. They are focusing fire.
Targeting.
So good on them. I also wish they wouldn't.
Target eliminated.
Also getting spanked here, no worries. Oh god! Woof! Well, that scoundrel dead.
Reporting. 10-4.
And how many turns we got left? 3 rounds. Nope. No time, Hell's Cat. No time.
You've got my attention. Roger that.
Ain't no time like the present. New job options.
Firing on the
Upper, no, not quite
Take
enough.
that as a lesson.
Rounds coming in. I guess it's a good thing we got that brand new mech we're gonna put together, right?
Yes, Commander.
Yeah.
On it.
Oh, I just can't have nice things. What do we got here? Oh, a miss on a 70. No. Thought we're playing Mech Warrior, not XCOM. That's all right. We'll get it.
Good to go.
And then we'll deal with that bloody flyer in the back, too.
Roger.
Well, that was nothing. 3 dead pilots in my copy. Hasn't even hit the mug yet.
No luck.
Jade Falcon does not like you, my friend. No, not really. Like, we tried to be friends. That pulsar has been hitting consistent. I'll give him that much. Oh, no, not Bradford.
Taking minimal damage.
What are you running, sir, that makes these hyper assaults so effective? Can't tell. Of course.
What do you want?
I must never know the secrets. Yes.
In motion, Commander.
There. Jam everybody. Have they missed? Not yet.
Good hit there.
And we are not delivering the damage we really need to be. This is going to be incredibly expensive.
Talk to me.
Incredibly expensive. Vigilance, just in case. Finally, there's a boom. You got a knock on the Mad Dog too? Nope. Not gonna lie, I was looking at playing again, but Jesus, the accuracy is insane. I can't take the morale beating. Oh, you get used to it.
Receiving you. On my way.
No, you don't. All right, that's 2 Mad Dogs down.
One less target.
2 Mad Dogs, 1 crossbow.
Commander. No shooting, just running.
Yesterday I was spanked so hard I'm down a skull. Oh.
Confirmed.
Oh, Nelly. Let's get those hyper assaults off the board.
Yeah.
They're not missing like I was hoping they would.
Copy that. Roger that.
And ours are not hitting like I was hoping they would.
Receiving you.
But that sounds about right. Par for the course.
Good to go. Engaging.
There's a knock on the Mad Doggy. Oh, he's got 14 turns for bleed out. Yeah, we're not going to let him do that.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed.
Finish that guy, please. Arm, hyper assault down.
Reporting.
Head hits. Still in it, though. Oh, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. Like that. Like that.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander. Taking damage.
Better me than Lady
Oh yeah, by the way, they adjusted the splash damage. So it's a little bit better now.
Got a beat on him.
You've got my attention.
So that's nice. Turn nukes on? Oh no.
Confirmed.
No.
To hell with the weapons.
There, solid kick.
I'll break them in 2.
Explosion, overheat, knock, get on the ground. Ah, that makes me feel so much better.
Orders.
Not more effective, but just makes me feel better.
Hauling ass.
Mortars are slightly better.
All right, everybody. Let's get this done.
I can say mortars are slightly better. I wouldn't say they're good again, but they are slightly better. Hey, here comes the bomber just in time. One more round. You gonna drop your bomb? You gonna do it? Yes, here we go. Daisy cutters incoming. Oh!
Reporting. Internal damage. Taking damage.
Ooh. Gonna give our heads a shake on that one.
Commander.
Okay. Gotta walk that off. Whew.
What is it already?
Yeah, I need this crossbow down. Yeah, you got way too much on you. Way too much evasion. Should be a boom. We're gonna stack pole? No, we didn't.
Good hit there.
Who punched? Was it the crossbow pilot? It was. Yes. Okay.
Receiving you.
I was about to have some words on that one. Hey, Rocks, welcome in to the Bravely Running Away stream. I wonder how expensive this is going to be.
No joy.
Ah, no Thunderbolt. No Thunderbolts. Okay. Incoming rounds on the Bradford. That's oh wow, we're lit up like a Christmas tree. Okay. Going with a 2 million repair bill. What is that? 2 machines down, 1 pilot dead.
Receiving you.
Yeah, probably around there.
Double time. Let's go.
Nothing is landing. Yay. You see dead pilots. Yes, you do.
I repeat. Negative.
I got a beat on him.
We are taking our toys and going home. So that was 150,000 to withdraw.
Let's get off this rock.
Now comes the fun part. What are we thinking? We're looking at for a repair bill. Go ahead and throw your ideas in the chat. 150,000. We're negative 138. So that's about 288,000 in the hole already. Let's see who did die. Yep, Scoundrel's dead. Oh, that's an expensive patch job on that roughneck. Viper Self 40's gone. Guardian's gone. That's a battle computer, so I guess it's not too bad. Longhorn is injured for 10 days, but not bad. What's the Fujin looking like? We get to walk away with the full Fujin. We'll see how that one goes. Hey, Philip, welcome in to the membership group. One of us. Greatly appreciate the support. Thank you very much for that one. I hope that wasn't a pity join because you're sitting there going, oh man, he's going to have to get like buy beer to drown this one out. Well, we do appreciate it. Thank you very much. It worked. Oh, you're just pushing buttons? Uh-oh. We got exactly the salvage we wanted. Which is nothing. Alright, last chance. Total physical recovery 6 months, minimum recovery a lifetime. It's gonna be rough. Let's see if we gotta sell the fireman or to balance out the books for this one. 2 machines down. Lament was heavily damaged. I'm gonna say probably around 1.2 million. You have CN2, 2.5, 1.8. Scoundrel has indeed died. Oh, just a hair over 1 million and 54 days for the repairs. Well. Ain't that just a kick in the teeth? Hey, we are gonna have to sell something. Oh, no. Well, good thing we have quite a few things we can sell. To the stall. I don't have any mechs to sell. Oh, we do have a carrier. Get out of here. Plus all that lost gear. Yeah, that's the... Oh, I haven't even looked at it yet, have I? We'll sell a couple of these. For all of the lost inner stuff, that's gonna really, really hurt a fair bit. I don't have any more clan engines. I'll keep the Slex. You're about 37 of these. What'd you miss? Well, you missed a bad financial report. Because I broke a bunch of stuff. And I made me feel bad. Yeah, keep those. That we'll keep. Battle computers we'll keep. Slaves we'll keep. I can sell one of these, I think. 1.08, yep. 7 clan heatsink kits. 2 could go. I missed that number. I do indeed. There, like it never happened. Right back to where we were financially before the mission. All right. So, what's broken? Everything. Pharaoh's out, composites out. You know, I thought they said something about fixing it so when the center core detonates, it doesn't immediately kill the pilot. Oh no, it was reduced the chances. Sorry about that one. Core's out. Everything's out on this machine. You know, I just don't think spending the money to get the Roughneck back up and running is worth it. I really don't. Hey, Richard, thank you very much for the donation. Greatly appreciated. Do love the emote. Thank you. Good game. So, technically speaking, because we actually do have that Ebon Jag, which is same tonnage, not a risk machine, but At this point, yeah, it's not really worth rebuild, because this is a full rebuild. The Hyper Assault 40, yeah, never pulled its weight. I think we leave that. And unfortunately, I think we scrap it. 400k just to consider storing, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Not when we have a perfectly good Omni machine right here. Tried, tested, and true. We get a little bit more of our money back. We get all of our parts back. And once that Jag comes out of the repair line, we'll get it built. We get a replacement. Now, as far as the Fujin. This one was 100% my fault. I knew squaring them against that many guns did not stand a very good chance of survival. Well, I had to try and stop that bomber before it got close.
Be too hard.
All right, well, with that done, Lament is still 16 days. Holy crap. Yikes. Jags 9. Combat Shoddy did indeed perform decent. I think what we'll do is we'll get most of this stuff rolled through the repair bay first, then we'll start worrying about it. What was it, 3 days? Yeah.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Repair bills! And what is patched up in the mech bay now? Nothing yet. Oof.
Network orders complete, boss.
Gamma pod done. Good. Get access to literally everything else. I guess I don't have to worry about the drop size anymore. At least not at the moment. Here, 2.2 million. Oof. I think a few Solaris runs wouldn't. Oh, yeah. Well, we are in the Innersphere now, just on the outer edge of the Innersphere, so... Yeah, no.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Get that training module all caught up, because we're going to need another pilot here. Any duels up? Small morale boosting win? That's a new month. I don't rightly know yet. Let's have us a look at the Jag, though. See, perfectly fine machine. Roughly the same amount of tonnage available. Already kitted up and ready to rock. Perfectly fine, he says. That should deal with literally almost all of our heating issues. What else do we want? We want us. Just because. The lower is installed. We want a target computer, sure. You got our Slick Suite installed. Sensors. I would actually say we could probably run that one. So, on that note, Vulture, go for easy money runs for a while. Yeah, we're... easy's kind of a... not really an oxymoron, but it's a very broad word that doesn't really apply to us anymore. I'm seeing how we're rated on our overall land standing, so we're gonna have to be... we could still do, and I'm gonna do air quotes here, easier missions for a minute or two just to get some money back up and some parts. But we're gonna have to be very careful. Our biggest issue on that last one was those missions are notoriously difficult anyways, because that's usually where they have the really good parts. And Hubris took control of that one. Honestly, we're probably pretty lucky we got out of there with how many mechs we did. Easy is a state of mind. There you go. I see some suggestions for some streaks and pulses. Yeah, potentially. I think we're shy on pulses, though. I got 2 pulses. So in reality, if I were to do anything, range is 420. Get rid of that. Keep that. And then do... maybe a couple of those. A couple of green skull salvage runs. That we have no control over. What's on the table for ballistics? We have some racks. We have our neutered AC5s. And we do have an Ultra 10. Any word on the cons mech? Not as of yet. I think we have to start getting him fielded in order for it to trigger. Eventually, I've been told that eventually he will let us know where it's at. Chaos Theory is what the name of the mech is called. But he will eventually let us know where it's at. And there's a very good chance it's going to be back up in clan space. So yeah. We'll have to deal with that one as we go. So if I were to slap an Ultra 10 in and then say, what do we got for tags? I have a narc launcher. Now the big question. There is a double bin of Ultra 10. There is a narc beacon. And do we have SRM Street Clan ammo? We do. No, that's just streak. I need this one. There we go. So, theoretically, this is what we've got so far. Heat is a problem, isn't it? 57. Yes, it is. Jag runs pulse and streaks with Protomech armor boost. Minotaur Z have mech clamps to ride mechs. Nice. Nice. Well, mind you, if your Jag is running around, oh no. No, I'm getting that mixed up. I was gonna say the Omni should be able to run them anyways, but there's a difference between BAs and Protos, right? Gotta remember that one. Where does that leave us at heat? 39. Just for the dummies, what's the deal with ammo SRM counter missiles? So it kind of turns your SRMs into AMS. That's how that one works. So if you get attacked and somebody launches a bunch of missiles at you, if you have them set, I don't remember if they automatically fire, but I think you have to have the ammo loaded in them and the launchers set to AMS defense. Then you should be able to use those. I've never actually run them myself, so I can't honestly say for sure. How many machines do we have operating? We have 7. There are 7 mechs up and running. Flyer and the Bradford. And we just got whacked with the Roughnecks, so yeah. Good time to be alive. So this one, with heat being the problem that it is, I would love to use the MI heavies just because they have that 40 damage for 1 ton. It's not overly that bad. Range is really insufferable on the regular ones. X-Pulse, what are you looking at? 360, so it's not as bad. Got mine to never work and ditch them? Okay, that sounds about right. I hate to say it, but yeah. That's 4 tons. That's not going to do anything here. S heavy, 0.5. The -1 accuracy penalty. I didn't even have any battle computers in this darn thing yet. I don't think this Ultra 10 is worth it. It's got punch, I'll give it that. But for 10 tons, I just don't think it's worth it. Theoretically. Because we're going to run theoretically here. If we do gunnery as well. Downgrade to an Ultra 5. Seven tons. So that -1 accuracy. Eats a little better. Just $299, $300. Just trying to think, though. I would like to be a little cooler. Like if we had torso items, but we don't, so we can't bank on that one. But I don't think this is worth it. As far as chem lasers go, I don't think we actually have any. We don't. Just wondering. Might be better. That's fairly short range. 180. Still 21 heat. Range brackets don't really work well together. No, they don't. Like the 420, 360, and then the 480. That's about as far apart as I would like to have my weapon systems. And I don't think the Ultra 5 is going to work on this one. But we do have a couple of things we can add to make it a little bit better. I don't want to add a mask. I want a supercharger. Do I have a supercharger? I don't think I do. Leg go boom, yeah, that's exactly it. Potentially, well, the potential is very high for that to accidentally go ahead and ruin our life. Do not want. LRMs are very shy. Most we have is an LRM 20C, and we all know that the larger launchers are not exactly the best choice. We have an IATM 9, an ML 10 and 20 risk. I think we're lacking the ammo for the ATMs or the IATM. Yep, we are. Just got here, Ultra 20, of course. I don't actually have an Ultra 20 though. That's the thing. I don't actually have an Ultra 20. Welcome in, Endless. Welcome in. 8 tons remaining. Heat's going to be an issue. Let's solve that first. I need that many sinks just to break even. Do we have anything for internal heat sinks? 2 out of 5. It does have a 90-meter optimal. Yes, yeah, no, that's exactly what happened, Endless. You did miss out the first drop. We thought we had it under control until we had a machine knocked in turn 1, so that was good. The AI's hyper assault stone missed. And then didn't miss the rest of the fight. It was amazing. How many medium X-Pulse banked? What have we got? 3. So it is exactly 3 tons. No. That's 6 tons. So if I were to... If I were to do anything, if I were to pull the MIs and the light, that's 9 heat delta. $74. Might be a better option. We got piloting, gunnery. No need for piloting, is there? At a delta of 3 heat, that should be kind of acceptable. I'm torn on switching out the 4s for 2s. Because if I'm going to switch them out for a 2, I might as well just put a medium laser in. It is fairly inexpensive, that is true. It's a lot cheaper than what rebuilding the Roughneck would have been. Ho 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 ho, buddy, can I tell you on that one? I'm going to switch the ammo bins around, though. Well, it's not a perfect machine, but it's a machine, and she'll run, and she'll fight. True, and again, the streaks aren't going to fire every time anyways, so I think we're going to be just fine. We do find another BC heat, we can slap that in here too, so. Validate.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And before we do anything else, let's get our slick suites on the board, shall we? Because I think that would be pretty good working in pairs. So now we have 2 Jags, a Jag G and E, both running with tags or a narc. And what is the overheat on this one? 7. I think we're good.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Before we do anything else, let's go to the store here. Let's see what else we can buy. Anything cool? You're a medium. Bear Hunter Super Heavy Autocannon. Oh, weapon grouping. That's probably not a bad idea. And hey, you know what? We could probably go ahead and adjust to where that narc is on the other one, too. You want me to buy the autocannon? Too cool. I guess it is only 36. There we go.
Available.
All right, we'll get everything patched, and then we'll go ahead and fix the weapon grouping. Weapon grouping for you. That was a little bit easier. And the weapon grouping for you. Oh, that good. Streak ammo, we still have 3 bins of clan streak in stock, so I think we're good. Got the narc switched over, small switched over. Finish out 3 days of the lament and let's go to the barracks.
I wrapped up that job.
Uh-oh.
Commander.
Uh-oh. Tacos, tacos, tacos. We found taco meat in our supply of tools. Yes, excellent. Perfect. Do we want tacos on the menu? This will be nasty. Okay, so Yang did it on purpose. And it's frozen. It's frozen. We're gonna have tacos. We all died. We all died. Game over. We're dead. Docs are working overtime. Janitor hates his life. Bathrooms are plugged up. We have come down with an extreme case of the shits. Severe hazardous irritable taco syndrome. It is a medical condition wherein a person's inner gut has an inflammatory reaction to the ingredients used when attempting to create a taco truck taco without the proper recipe. We have prolapse colons, everybody. Welcome to the Dusk Raiders. Life is terrible here. Well, that's not too bad. We only lose 2 tech points. That's only it's only for 7 days. It's not the worst thing in the world, right? Just remember, if you have tacos in space, you don't need a ship. You can propel yourself by your gas of your own flatulence. Oh, there we go. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have to take some medication here. So we're going to have to take us a quick little break. Now's the time to get up, stretch your legs. 7-day shits. Souls never had botulism. This is true. Although there was some questionable food that I've eaten growing up, and I've come close. And the street meat vendors at the nightclubs there. Never trust them, but you always want to have some, so away you go. Oof. But we're going to take a quick little break here. Get up, stretch your legs, get recaffeinated. And then we're going to go ahead and try our luck again on making sure we can actually go ahead and maybe field a functioning lance and maybe even actually get something done today. Wouldn't that be nice? I think that'd be very nice. I think that'd just be absolutely great. We're not going to do William Tell Overture. That's... What is this? We'll just do this. Trying to find fancy music. Who does that? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a couple. See you shortly. All right, well, not me pouring Dayquil into my coffee like a madman. We'll get this going. We'll get it going. Everything will be good. Hot dog stand outside the dive bar while growing up. Only viable if one had consumed enough tequila to sterilize the meat. That sounds about right. Or camel bacon late. Oh, man. Yeah. Actually, fun story. Way back in the day, one night, someone actually tried to rob the kielbasa man. And if you ever want to see 150 drunk people suddenly jump one dude, man, you don't go after the kielbasa dude. You just don't. Not at the end of the night. You don't try and rob him when everybody's sitting there waiting in line. You don't do it. You just don't do it. Poor dude had to be taken away in an ambulance. Feel kind of bad, but not really. You just don't do that. All right. Let's see what's available for a mission. What do we have? They're all 3-star now. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, well. Oh, man. Damn near 3 skull, yep. We're not doing this one. Oh, no. Oh, no. We had our teeth kicked in for that one. Oh, but it's only local government. Oh, and that's a chance for... Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a chance for thermal heat banks. Well, ladies and gents, I guess the big question is, are we going to learn absolutely nothing from our last attempt? Do it. Do it. It's a trap. Well, hold on 1 second here. We need to do a double check. We do have Dark Chaos who could sit in the machine. We also have Camel Thorn. Poor Nelly, are we light on pilots?
Standing by.
Maybe I'll give you some guts, Braver.
Mech Warrior training complete.
I hate suggesting going down skulls to recover since didn't you change how the difficulty tracks? Yeah, it goes off the overall Lance rating now. So there is no fallback point. No fallback point whatsoever.
Good to go.
I want you to have gunnery. Hey, Tenno, welcome in. A rare pleasure to attend. Well, happy to have you. Hopefully you enjoy it. You missed a lot of kicking and screaming for our first drop, and a lot of bravely running away, so just as a heads up, if you want to check out the first little bit of the VOD, that is what happened.
Reporting.
We'll give Groovy some more tactics for the missiles and gunnery. No guts, no galaxy. Oh, God.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Yes.
Just remember, everybody in chat bullied me into this one.
Good to go.
Havoc.
Hang on, I'll send someone down.
You want Bandit. And you want all the gunnery. Tactics for initiative. And we give some guts and some piloting. There we go. No guts, no glory.
Confirmed, Commander.
Longhorn, I'm happy you survived. Let's give you... Don't have enough to give you everything. We'll give you some more tactics for that anti-air missile.
Warrior training complete.
Mastodon, where are you sitting at? You need gunnery? Yes, you do.
Training complete.
All the gunnery?
Talk to me.
Well, the way we keep getting punched in the face, little guts probably wouldn't hurt too.
Commander.
Well...
This is an all-ship announcement. For another team-building movie.
The Kerensky pilot at one of the Wolf and Exile systems, potentially. It's all kind of random, so it's nothing's really set when it comes down to where the pilots are, as far as I'm aware. When it comes down to the RTO ones, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Nox, welcome in. And Tenno, yeah, potentially. Might have to refresh pilots after every Alpha Strike. Spec tactics and piloting in the early game to get as much evasion and signature reduction as possible. Not a bad idea either. Alright, well, I think we're ready. I'm ready to be hurt again. We're gonna do it again. 2 choice picks, 9 random. I'm not expecting a whole lot from the government group, and we have specific items that we are looking for. I think 2 picks would probably be enough. Ooh. It was, yeah, what's the alternative? That's about a 500,000 C-bill drop for 2 extra picks. Not really worth it. 2 extra random picks. All the guts to get armored head at max? Well... no. But a girl can dream. Oh, dark chaos. Well, you need experience. We need to level you up. Look at that. That's the entire... that's everything we got hitting the field now. Whew. What a bad day to be me. All right. This run has been rather lethal compared to the last. You know... yes. I think I mentioned that in the crash out video, which... I think a good number of people have seen and probably had a good chuckle at that one. Yeah, there's been more dead pilots in 36 episodes of the new season than there has been in 400 episodes of the last 2. Woof. Woof. Big woof. Did you have a lot more than just those mechs not long ago? Shh. We don't talk about what happened last episode. Or what happened in the last hour. Oh, God. Whew. And yes, Tenno, it does indeed make those wonderful fire starters and machine gun mechs a little bit more dangerous. The other issue, though, is they also nerfed the machine guns, so... you know, kind of a thing. So I think things are not going to plan. Well, you know, it's kind of torn between not going to plan or just as expected. There are now 7 dead on the memorial wall. Oh, good. We're starting off with 2 lances.
Command interface initiated.
Oh boy, just like last time. And they're together. All right, what are we looking at? Oh, There's a third lance here. Shoot. Endless no, and on taco night of all times. It's contagious. I lost about 3-man campaign while watching this playthrough. Oh, laughing is not advised, but man, is it good to laugh every now and then. All right, so what are we going to do? What's that is, we're looking at a third lance up here. These two together. My God, it might actually make a lot of sense to start a far away. It's a river we can't cross here. Crossing point there. We have no point on this side to land. Get him in line so the third is further. That's a possibility. The issue comes down to... Well, I guess we do have a crossing point's right there. It's not that far off. Not really much for hard cover, though. That kind of bugs me a little bit. Okay, well, here's what it is. Let's go ahead and see what we got to play with here. We have us a Frankie Griffin SM2 self-propelled gun. Another lamb. Shadowhawk lamb. Hunchy 6H. Oh, buddy, there's a Jess. There's a Jess. There's an Atlas on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet baby Moses. There's an Atlas. Cestus. Archer. Yeoman. Mortis. Oh god, there's a Corsair too. Good news. That looks like everything on the board. Well, technically speaking, we did square off against an 80-ton assault tank. I'm just not a big fan of having two assault mechs on the field at the same time. And there's a Mortis again. Hey! Well. And look at our ragtag band of adventurers moving in here.
Yes.
Avatar. Let's kind of shuffle, get that ECM turned off. That Alice has an improved heavy Gauss rifle. Oh, good. Hey.
Yes, Commander.
Jags. Jags, I want to push down to the valley. And you're going to need all the evasion to do it.
Hauling ass. Standing by.
Cactus! You're literally going to benefit from staying very high up here.
Moving to position.
Probably should have jumped you, actually. This is very much a what do we do kind of thing. Oh god, we're all gonna die. That's enough out of you, Wash. You'll be alright.
I've got your back.
Maybe. And hey, there's a very good chance we're not gonna be alright. And that in itself is alright too. Don't give in to random RNG's BS that'll consume you as it consumed me. Good advice. Oh, don't tell me the weapon lists. It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. Alright, she's got twin LRM 20s. What does a Corsair have? It has a Gauss rifle, but it's not active. Okay. That's a Ravager. Yeoman's got a bunch of rockets, which is just awesome. Jess, what do you got? 4 LRM-15s. What's the over-under on dead pilots in this one? Well, if you're taking bets, I wouldn't bet for me, is what I'm saying on that one.
Let's move. Orders.
Groovy. You're gonna need evasion as well.
On the move. Full speed.
2 over and 5 under. That 5 in the dirt? Holy crap.
Ready for orders.
Went for a world of pain. 7 evasion, run hard, run fast.
No shooting, just running. Got it. Hey there.
Lament, you are set to long range, which is good. I didn't turn your range roll off.
Standing by.
We're going to get you into cover and put you into siege mode next turn. Frankie pushing up. Swing and a miss on the Fujin. Hunchback. Going for the Fujin. They don't like my flyers. Griffin. Not worried about. You heard UAVs. Yep.
Talk to me.
Because I heard UAVs. Griffin goes this turn, so...
Clear the way. I'm coming in fast.
50. What's facing us right now? The Frankie's probably the more dangerous machine.
Roger.
At least what we can reach. Another swing and a miss on the Fujin. We're gonna have to put her to pedal the floor here, I think.
Standing by.
Five. Can I get a 6? No, that's on stable ground. There's a 6.
Confirmed.
Ping is in range.
Sensors locked on.
UAV shuffling.
Something I can do? On the move. Full speed.
And land this tag, that'd be great.
Beat the cake.
Okay. That works too.
Target neutralized.
That works too. Frankie down.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Nice try, Mortis. AMS coming in clutch.
Ready for orders.
Everybody wants a piece.
Double time.
Always in there for a ping. Out of range of everything. 8:33.
Taking the shot.
Good hit on the Atlas. Holy crap. Hey, Paul, welcome in. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. It is what it is sometimes. Uh-oh. Okay, that landed.
Systems holding.
The Shadowhawk's moving up. Okay, that's gotta go.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
I'm under heavy fire.
That SM2 cannot have running around doing that kind of splash damage. Where can I see it? I can't.
Roger that. Full speed.
Grenade launcher, light them up.
10-4.
Oh! What a lucky hit by the yeoman.
Yes, Commander.
You telling me I can't see that gun? I can't. I actually can't see the gun.
Roger. Double time.
That Hunchy's going to be our best hit chance. Have I played Blitzkrieg? I can't say I have.
Affirmative.
Ooh, Gauss round landed on the Hunchback. Didn't quite take a leg off. And cannons are deadly now that they have the same... Oh god, here come missiles. Deadly now that they have the same turret firing that they used to? Yes. I was kind of
What is it already?
keeping an eye on that one best I could. Oh, come here, hardball.
Yes. On my way, Commander.
Really better hit chance on the Jess? Can I pop a Jess right now?
Guns on target.
Nope. Nope, I can't. Can't even scratch the paint. Archer, swing and a miss on the Fujin. Cactus.
Commander.
Cactus, you are at such range, I could stand you still and probably not get shot. Just down.
Hostile eliminated.
Havoc. Siege mode. Come on, baby, give me a hunchy. Yeah, did some damage. Here comes the Atlas. Whew. Tickle the Fujin. Okay, Mortis is up. Going for the Fujin as well. Everybody hates the Fujin. That's understandable. UAV. God, I gotta get rid of that UAV.
Receiving you.
And there is still no shots on the self-propelled gun. Punchy's tagged. Cestus. Holy cow. Shooting at the Fujin like it's 4 stealth charges mean nothing. Well, they really don't. Sadly enough. You're next.
Here we go.
Head hits. Armor's open. He's gonna move now. Yep. Oh no, we lost the tag. Okay.
Damn it, one of my weapons got blown off.
How can I help?
Well, that's not okay, but how much screaming and hollering about it's gonna do?
Roger that.
Come on, Streaks. Nothing fired. Getting really tired of that yeoman.
That was sloppy, lad.
What's up, boss? Roger. Full speed.
10 evasion. Remember that number. It's not going to mean much here shortly. Oh god, you got armor for days. Not worth the ping, but it might be worth if the arrow will fire. Nope, didn't get the UAV.
Damn it. I'm out of LRMs.
Ow!
Reporting heavy damage.
My armor's in bad shape.
That gun is perched just perfect.
In motion, Commander.
Just perfect.
Guns on target.
Hunchback's still in it.
Crippled them, Commander.
Confirm. Fire.
No boom on the Hunchy. Still in it. Griffin doesn't want to play. That's fine. Oh, death from above. Here we go. On the Burkett. Now that landed. Shoot.
Damage is minor, Commander. Orders. Run, don't shoot. Got it.
This might not be long range anymore. Is it short range? Yes, it is. Torso, arm, and leg on the hunchback. Get me a kill, please. There we go.
Receiving you.
Groovy, where do you have to go in order to get a shot on that self-propelled gun?
Go, go, go!
Only 6 on the Thunderbolts. Let's see if it'll fire.
Firing!
Nope. Archer, another swing and a miss on the Fujin.
Yes, Commander.
We are at terrible hit chances all around, aren't we? Well, we got some guys clustered together here. Let's see if we get lucky. Hyper assault landing on the yeoman. Atlas. Still swinging at the Fujin. You know what? If they want to keep on swinging and they want to keep on missing, I'm not going to argue too loudly. But they have to keep on missing. That's the only caveat. They have to keep on missing.
Commander.
All right, well, we got a wolf in the hen house situation here, so... Wolf in the hen house situation where it's very difficult to actually land a hit on the guy. Cestus is up. Ah! Oh, and the lab's gonna get a turn to go before we do anything else here. Get out of here with your kicks and your melees and stuff. Ow! Is that a knock on the Jag? That's a knock.
I'm hit. Oh,
And a bleed out. And a bleed out. Okay.
Talk to me.
oh, damn it. Oh, I'm wounded.
Stop it. I swear if we lose Dark Chaos here,
Punched right through his armor.
everything's fuzzy. I got an excellent rating on my end. Oh, solid hit on the bad Catha.
I'm losing armor.
I'm under heavy fire.
I am probably going to have to eject Dark Chaos. Oh, commercial's clear. Oh, that's good.
Location confirmed.
This wolf in the hen house is going to take all of our firepower, and I don't like it.
Understood. Moving fast. Locking on target.
Solid hit on the Atlas. We'll mine the crap out of the top of their mountain there and see what happens.
I'm out of short-range missiles.
Oh, there goes
Took one in the gut.
weapon.
Reporting.
Take the shot with the Thunderbolt, please. Nope.
Negative damage.
Yes. Let's roll.
Kill this dude. Not enough to kill him.
Let's do this.
Oh, the tag down and the guy with the beacon on the ground. Oh,
Critical hit,
we're
Commander.
having us a wonderful time here. Oh, my heart.
Commander. Giving them everything I've got. Nice.
Active camouflage destroyed. Who's left? Dark Chaos. I need you. Oh, God. I just put a slick suite into this thing. But he's on 1 health. That's going to be a slick suite, an AR-12. And he's bleeding out. I can't.
Punching out.
So who's up for a SAR mission, ladies and gentlemen? Because that's exactly what's going to happen next.
Good to go.
Hell yeah.
I'm on the move. All right, everybody. Let's get this.
All right. That's 1 Lance gone. And we're going to lose the rest of our weapon systems here. No, actually we didn't. Oh, cool.
I'm ready for orders.
All right, self-propelled gun is in the open. Hi, everybody.
I've got a sensor lock.
Don't know how much good that's going to do, but we'll try. Oh! Right at my feet. I'll take that.
I'm taking internal damage.
Orders.
I see a self-propelled gun.
Aye, I'm moving in. Affirmative.
Ooh. There's all the rockets. I see reds. That's not good. Internal tandem damage.
Reporting internal damage.
Receiving you. Copy that.
Drill, baby, drill. Not enough. I hate that gun so much.
My armor's getting stripped off.
I hate it so much I want one. That's how much I hate it.
Moving to position.
Light them up.
Locking on.
My Thunderbolt didn't fire in an 81. Wow. Big sad. Well, I see that we are having fun here, apparently. Dropping randomly. Had to step on anyone still alive? Barely. Some. Not many, but some. Oh, that's why. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Jesus has entered the building and is trying to steal my internets.
Guns on target.
I would love a boom.
Good hit there.
Ah.
Commander? Roger that. Go
All right.
throttle.
Set to short range. Do not miss. Thank you. Then Long Tom is off the board.
Enemy down.
Atlas is up, though.
Just a scratch, Commander.
Had you thinking you had to get ready for work? Excellent.
Ready for orders.
All right, what are we looking at? Hyper Assault is gems. Yeoman's Hots. Archer. Oh, yeah, they tickled you. They tickled you really good.
I'm on it.
We'll take the stray shots. I'll take anything at this point.
Yes, Commander.
Still gotta do a hard push.
You got it.
We're gonna vigilance this.
Fire.
And with everybody so nicely stacked, I would love to throw as much weaponry into that area as possible. Yes! Give me a boom on the archer. Ah. Ah. What's left of you? Not much.
Ready.
I think we gotta switch back to long range.
It's go time.
We're working on them.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yeoman, swing and a miss on the element. Please get so hot you explode, because I think that would be funny. I think I'm out of flares. Uh-oh.
Standing by.
Yep. Right out. Okay. Well, we ain't gonna be slowing down anytime soon. We're not going to try and get too close. No, we're going to fall back just for evasion.
Acknowledged.
And the arrow didn't fire again.
Negative damage. Repeat.
I'm sad.
Damage.
Uh-oh. All right, Bradford took a hit. Not bad.
Lucky.
Waiting for orders.
Rifleman, we're starting to get a little warm here. Again, these guys are still lined up so nice.
Alpha strike.
Do we get a boom? Another head in on the archer.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
He's not punching though.
Talk to me.
Hardball.
What do you want? In motion, Commander. Guns on target.
Nope. Archer's still in it. Oh, no, there's a punch. All right, I'll take it.
You've got my attention.
And we are getting choked up here down at the river. And a move that surprises nobody. Gonna get around the lament.
Standing by.
Who's in line? Yeoman, you're in line. Good hits on the yeoman. Meeting Chris Farley down by the river. If I could be so lucky.
Wilco.
Let me flare this area up a little bit. Atlas on the move, going for the laments. Well, you know the Atlas is in range now, and he's very, very warm.
Show him what you got.
Order.
This is where it's going to start getting really dicey.
Hauling ass.
Give me the yeoman. Yeoman's not open yet.
Standing by.
We are pushing red line. Break that armor.
On it.
That's an arm off the yeoman.
Target's taking a critical hit.
We can handle the heat for one turn, I think. Lament, let's get you moving.
Let's move.
That's a 50. What are we looking at for short range? Better. Stay on target.
Roger that.
Yeoman's panicked. Ugh. Ouch. We are thin armor on the Avidar 2. Whew. Jag avoided that one.
Minimal damage.
One of the best SNL skits. You know what? Chris Farley can't be beat. Okay. Chris Farley can't really be beat. That Griffin.
Reporting.
That Griffin stuck his head around the corner and he shouldn't have.
Yeah, Commander.
Stay on. Not ping. Not enough time for a ping.
Orders.
That is the Atlas.
Ready to run.
Can't do enough damage to this Griffin to ruin his day.
Rock it yourself.
No, but apparently I can do enough damage to my Fujin to make me a little bit worried. Yeoman swinging a miss. Hardball.
What do you want?
I need you moving. or evasion. Stay on the yeoman. Panic level is critical, but no punch. Groovy. I'm gonna have you pull back just a little bit.
Engaging.
That thunderbolt is not fired this mission, I don't think. And after I gave you all the boosts.
Waiting for orders. Targeting for an alpha strike. Hell yeah.
Ah, cluster mixed up.
Solid connection on.
That's 2 panic level criticals. Punch out, yeoman. Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Well, nuts. How many people can we kill today, ladies and gentlemen? What was the over-under? 2? They're about halfway there. Maybe more if Dark Chaos has to be rescued.
Copy.
Thank you. Yeoman down.
Hell yeah. Mech destroyed.
Huh. Brr. Good time to listen to Staying Alive. Well, it's getting there. It's getting there real quick. So, the Atlas.
Ready for orders. On my way. Double time.
No tag, but I can start tickling you a little bit.
Aye, aye.
That's a core crit. 300 core crit.
Target's taking a critical hit.
So your heat is going to be even worse. Griffin, did you just pull back? Don't want to play? Perfect. Corsair. Swinging at the Fujin.
Commander.
Hell's Cat, you got the bleed out, or are you a survivor? I think if you're talking, I gotta turn this off. If you're talking with XCOM, I think you got the bleed out.
Roger that.
Because there wasn't anything we could do to save you, I think. I am high on cough medication. I completely read the chat wrong. I do apologize on that one. Just making stuff up as I look at my chat. It's awesome.
I copy.
Okay. Longhorn.
Waiting for orders.
Rip in here and ping him.
Sensors locked on.
We might be able to grease that Atlas before he gets a shot off.
Yes. Let's roll.
Come on, baby.
Guns on target.
Arm open on the Atlas. Unsteady. Lit up.
You've got my attention. Confirmed.
And all we got is streaks. Ugh. Not enough. Not enough.
Take that as a lesson.
Atlas is going to get a shot. Did we lose the Fujin? Ah! We lost an arm on the Jag G.
Let's go.
Still in it. Cestus. Swing and a miss on the Fujin.
What do you want?
I want that Atlas dead.
On my way, Commander.
Right now.
Triple them, Commander.
Boom, but no knock. Mortis moving up. Going for the battle crew.
Let's do this.
Riflemen, get me the kill I need, please.
Let's get this.
Atlas down.
What do you need?
So that's one horrifying monster out of the board. Cestus, you are so overheated. You should have exploded.
Firing all weapons. Mess them up.
Instead, I just tickle.
Mess them up good.
Waiting for
Reaver. So, problem.
I copy.
Cannot have you get close.
Targeting now strike.
Oh, that was a lot of lasers from that Corsair. And it didn't change his heat. That's a cool running machine.
Aye, aye. Damn you.
Good news, I got the UAV.
Battleneck down.
Yeah.
Waiting for orders. Aye, aye.
Head hit on the Mortis. Longhorn most certainly is on borrowed time.
Let's move.
But I need to be up here playing around. Oh!
That's a kill.
Well, pilot for a pilot, I guess. That's a full Mortis on the board, which we don't have salvage for.
Ready.
Yep, sounds about right.
Heading out.
You are incredibly warm. I think you'll be fine. Or the Corsair.
All weapons go.
Yes, Commander.
As long as I can keep doing this, we'll get the Battle Crow on the Griffin again.
Show them what you've got.
Okay. Blow up now.
Okay. That was a
There we go.
Commander.
It wasn't a detonation, but I will take it. You know what? I am not going to engage that Corsair.
Going full.
Not with the G.
Taking the hit.
She does not have the firepower or the armor left to do anything about that. Well, thank you, Vulture. This is premium entertainment. I'm over here sweating
On my way.
bullets.
Double time.
But hey, you know what? This is what we're here for.
Roger that.
Good hit. Leg open on the Griffin. Do not get a turn to deal with him first, though. Corsair going for the... hit spacebar. Going for the Lament. So that attack was a little faster than I would have liked. Griffin going for the Rifleman again. You got to be almost out of ghost rounds, but you're not.
Locking in. All weapons.
Swing and a miss on the Griffin from the Barracks.
That's a miss. No Gauss rifle ammo left.
Affirmative.
Get me a Griffin.
Confirmed.
Armor blow through? Not really.
Critical hit, lad.
Hardball.
What is it already?
Griffin, please. That's a leg at least. Griffin down.
Take that, bastard.
All right, so that leaves a Corsair and a Cestus. Cestus will be restarting this turn, so won't be taking any action.
What is it already?
It also happens to be about the only target I have. So, sucks to be you.
Guns on target. You got a beat on him.
No head hit. Cactus.
Good to go.
You can hit the Corsair, so you shall hit the Corsair.
It is go time. Waiting for orders.
Gotta figure out what the chance of that Corsair coming around the corner and just whooping our butts.
Move order received.
I'm hoping not as big as what I'm thinking it is.
Give them everything you've got.
That's a boom.
Solid connection.
Head hits.
Aye, aye.
Let's see if we get lucky.
Target.
PPC rounds out.
Give them everything you've got.
And that's a torso.
Battle mech power up detected.
All right, he's back up and running.
Roger. Full speed. Target confirmed.
Damage on the Corsair. That's 10 evasion, 4 pips of stealth. Do not do what I think you're going to do. All right, Battlecrow, I actually have to get you to move. That Corsair probably can reach out and hurt you.
Target confirmed.
That's a torso.
Follow my lead.
Cestus down. Come on, Lament, hold together.
Took a hard hit there. Yes, Commander. Going full throttle.
Oh, we're sweating.
Firing all weapons.
So, Endless, no, that's dead. Unfortunately, Groovy got sniped right through the front of the Bradford.
Let's roll. Order.
All right, we do see a target.
Let's go.
Good hit chances. Rounds up.
Hell yeah. Receiving you.
Cactus. This is going to redline us, isn't it? Yes, it is. Take the shots.
Give them everything.
Arm open, leg open.
Solid connection on that one.
You've got my attention.
Soul has eyes on, but through the backside of the Corsair, or the Jag.
Say goodbye.
But that's okay.
Arano.
They're all streaks anyways.
As a lesson.
Receiving you.
Oh, God. And this is where we lose Fujin.
On the move. Full speed. Copy.
88 miss on the Gauss. Ugh.
Good to go. Got it.
Vigilance. Corsair down.
Target neutralized.
Woo. All right.
Mission successful.
That was rough. So who's got money on SAR mission for Dark Chaos? Go ahead and throw it into the chat now. $1 million. Take a little bit of that action. All right, well, I'm not going to flip the page. Give everybody a couple seconds here. Time to change difficulty to system rating instead of company so we can rebuild? We might have to, actually. We'll have a look, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to flip the page, and let's see if we're going on a SAR. Well. Ain't that just fun? Mastodon's injured 10 days. Fujin lives. Groovy, did you die? Groovy died. And we lost the grenade launcher and our flares. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. And that's the kicker, yeah. If he wasn't a red pilot, it'd certainly be one of those things where it's like, hey, that's a crying shame. Get the heck out of here. All right, Atlas, what were you? Where are all the nice things? Okay, well, he's got a bunch of good stuff. Don't get me wrong. Cestus, what did you have in you? Stable weapons platform. Nothing fancy in you. I'm seeing the artillery cannon here. There's a Barracks that would probably love a long tom cannon that doesn't actually take a turn to set up and then fire. Just saying. A Barracks with siege mode with stability bonuses that negate literally all the negatives of firing a cannon this big. Cannons only use standard ammo? That's perfectly fine. That thing was a pain in the ass to deal with. That is a lot of not what I'm looking for. Corsair, what did you have in you? Any specialty items? You had the UAV compartment, which we ripped out of you. And that was it. Mortis. Anything fancy in you? Upper recoil plus, not bad. I am genuinely surprised at the absolute lack of thermal banks or heat exchangers going on around here. Well, where was that ammunition? Did the Corsair lose the handheld? Let's go ahead and disassemble and find out. No, handheld MML5 is still here. But again, it does the same things what the combat shotty does, blocks all the other weapons in the same location. As of right now, though, I think this is a direct upgrade to the Barghest. Would have loved to replace that AR-12. We'll have to see if we get it. Well, randomize. What do we get? Oh, okay. Look at that. Life is good, I guess. Looks like we do get to keep the handheld MML5. Shadowhawk. Oh, you're the lamb. Yeah, we're going to keep you. Don't need the armor. Get rid of that. Already have 10. We get rid of those. So. Not bad. Not bad of a roll. I will take it. We got the long tom, we got the ammo for the long tom, we got to keep the handheld MML5, so we do get a couple choices. So we got the combat shotgun, the handheld MML5. We do have to do a SAR. But we do have a flyer that could potentially get it done. Oh. Oh, my tummy's just rumbling just thinking about it, though. Oh, man. 900,000 repairs. I'm not pushing the button. Put your best quotes in right now. What do you think? I'm going to say... and this is the worst part, because Dark Chaos's Jag was actually not heavily damaged. Like, the legs had taken hits from the 2 kicks in a row, but yeah, there's the Bradford. I'm gonna say 800,000. 800,000 repairs. We got 900, we got 600, 800. Ooh, 789, 407, 500, yeah. Oof. And Groovy has died. Hey, let's check out the memorial wall. Now there's like 8 people here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly, Nelly. All right. I'm seeing somebody wants us to go ahead. Oh, God, really? And actually run the mission? Fujin's got to be there.
There are personnel working outside the ship. Do not rotate, radiate, or energize any external electronic equipment.
Lament is another 16 days. Ugh. Lament, you're killing me, bud. You're killing me, Smalls. Last season, I ended with 36 on the wall. Holy crap. Definitely on track to be higher this season. Yoicks. Well, you know, this is what we get for taking that mission with the shits rolling around, right? So,
Commander.
what were we looking at for a SAR? Skull and a half. Red skull and a half. It's an escort. No. Who's it against? I don't know who it's against. I'm assuming this is against government forces. That is going to be such a problem. But it might not be that bad. It might not be that bad. And I'm gonna keep telling myself it might not be that bad until it's not that bad. That's before the end of the month. We do have one pilot left
Down here in the hole.
for the other E. I hate that so much. Just put the slick suite in. Oh, well. Is what it is.
Logged and noted.
I learned very slowly that tanks and VTOLs were bad in super heavy missions. Well, I'll tell you what. Probably don't have the time to run it today, but we certainly have the time to fix this. And where are you? 8 slots reserved. Are you telling me? Are you telling me I can't put that long tom in? I didn't read the fun little bit. 7 plus 8, I can't. I could strip everything off this machine. And I am 1 slot shy. 1 slot shy.
We'll be taking on a new decade. If you're up for shortly, keep your eyes open for potential chances.
Oh, that's. Wait a second. 1 slot shy. So the quad turret's what's messing me up. Well, the other thing we got would be... do that. Life support goes into the side. And it still don't fit. Nope. It is just overall. Well, this. Oh, the life support going here. That's. Seven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Life support goes into the sides. Takes away that one spot we gained from getting that torso mounted cockpit installed.
131. Expected approach time. 18.
The smaller gyro would probably be, yeah, like I think the smaller gyro might be the only other option, but unless there's one in the store, we don't have one. And there is not. Even if I were to, and I will do this, I'll strip all the equipment right out, start from scratch, just to be sure. Core is out, everything's out. Where's the core? And if it says one more slot, then yes, we need a compact gyro in here to make this work. Yep. Because if I take the core out, it wants 2 slots. Put the core back in. We gain 1 slot. And we need 1 slot. So yeah, compact gyro. Gyro is about the only way we're going to get that to fit on this machine. And that's with no XL engine, no nothing else. Which DNI removes the gyro? Not torso DNI. Oh... torso mounted does replace the gyro, but in doing so, it takes the life supports, takes them out of the cockpit, and puts them into the shoulder. So you gain 1 slot in your center torso, but you lose a slot on your side torso. So it really doesn't help. Compact gyro is the only way. And even if I were to go, let's try the proto kit. That's 2 slots. So it does replace the internal heatsink slot, but it requires 2 slots, so you don't gain anything that way. Yeah, there's vehicular DNI, EI, base DNI, and torso DNI, if I remember correctly. Would it be worth the risk of Cytos just a slap in the big iron? Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't like the hit and miss chance of the Hypergauss, and the fact that they reverted the cannons back to having the ability to immediately fire the same turn makes them significantly better, especially seeing how they don't have, or they don't suffer from the hit or miss aspect of the mortars or LRMs or swarm missiles or anything else like that. So getting it to fit would be worth the time and energy. Unfortunately, we just don't have the compact gyro to make it work. And I think everyone else, Omni, Lament, don't think you have what we're looking for. Omni, Rifleman. Let's double check this real quick. That's double XL. That's not going to do a darn thing for us. So what do we got here?
I'll get it in the schedule.
Lament. Good night, Vulture. Thank you very much for stopping on by. Rest easy, sir. Compact gyro's the new MacGuffin. Man, this one's got a gyro XL, so we got nothing lying somewhere that we could probably use, which is unfortunate.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
But damn if we ain't out of pilots already. Man, that's the way that one goes. Gotta love it, though. Gotta love it. You know, it actually, aside from that last mission, actually wasn't that bad, aside from his resulting in a SAR. And Groovy dying. That was unfortunate. You know, I know I've complained about it before, but I will say this much. I am still having fun playing the game. Moments or issues of stress should not a bad game make, and it doesn't. Everything else on it is great. I have fun. I love being challenged. I just wish they would turn that headshot chance down a little bit more. Are they going to? No, they're not going to. So it's one of those things where, you know, we'll keep playing as long as it's fun. And I'm still having fun, so we'll keep on playing. I will take the time to have a look at the Mega Mech suggestion that everyone's been saying the last little bit here. Hopefully I do have some time to have a look at it here. Feels like you're playing a Titan Legion Command Warhammer 40k. I saw that, Richard. It's too late. Do I have a Vic to carry the Tom? We do not. Actually, we run into like what? One Vic? Maybe two? The drivers are more replaceable than the mechs to an extent. To an extent. The driver or the pilots require time. They require time in the machine to get experience. They require time in the machine to get infinities. So, at the best case scenario, in order to get some of the better affinities for your machine, you need at least 20 to 40 drops in that machine. So not only do you have to get experience to get your skills up, you have to survive 40 missions to unlock some of the better affinities for those machines. So it becomes a real issue for pilots. Like with our setup, we do what? 1, maybe 2 missions per episode. That's still looking at 20 episodes before you get affinities up to where your machines are going to be best. Now, does that mean that you're going to keep the same machine for all those episodes or all those missions? Absolutely not. Because you're going to come across way better machines as you go through the game. You're going to find some nice shiny toys, and you're going to want to go ahead and make use of them. Because you want to get your lance stronger, and the best way to do it is by tonning up and getting more room and more tonnage for your loadouts. So, while it's easy to say that the pilots are cheaper to replace to the mechs, sure, the initial cost, yes. End of cost? No. Do ejected pilots still earn experience from actions taken on the field? Yes. If they did things before they ejected, they will still earn a little bit of experience. So, like, with the with Dark Chaos, he earned 4,000 experience from that mission, even though he did eject. So it's still a thing. Sniper Thumper for the Barracks, Arrow 4. What did we have for that? Just having a real quick look here. We ain't got no arrow falls. Unless we strip it out of the... bleh. Oh, right, we lost another pilot there. Unless we strip it out of the Bradford. Which, speaking of, let's go to the hiring hall real quick.
What can I do for you?
Hey, Lasher, welcome to the group.
New mech warriors.
You're absolutely terrible, but that's okay. You're a body for a seat. Because we got a SAR mission to do next. But that's going to be... Well, that's going to have to be Monday's episode, I think. Because we are fresh out of time for today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out and hanging out with me today on this Saturday. I know it's been a little rough. Been having to take some breaks and coughs and everything else like that, but we're getting better. Things are almost back to normal. I think what's probably going to happen is Sunday is going to be a no video day, so I do apologize for that one, mainly because I need to give my voice a rest here, so there won't be any more recording after today's stream. But hopefully things will go back to normal for Monday, and we'll go from there. And hopefully our SAR mission isn't too bad. See how that one goes. Should be exciting regardless. Popped a SAR mission 5 days from monthly, didn't carry over. Oh, I know you got... Oh, that's not good. That's not good, because you're supposed to get 21 days. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Richard, thank you very much for the donation here. Be here Monday. Well, I hope you are. It's going to be entertaining. I have no idea who's going to live or who's going to die. We better not lose any more pilots, so we have to move on to the next planet. There's like next to nobody left in the hiring hall here. It's rough. It's rough out here, I tell you. But again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging out today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll get back to it. We're not going to leave Dark Chaos behind. We'll get everything patched up, and we'll give it a shot. But that's going to be for Monday. In the meantime, however, ladies and gentlemen, please, by all intents and purposes, stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care, all.